Greetings viewer, Adventure Link here. Today I'm going to show you how to replace your serpentine belt on your 2004 Mercury Grand Marquis GS. A little bit of background about the serpentine belt is that this belt powers your belt-driven accessories on your vehicle. It's driven by this big crank pulley down there, this big beast. Drives all your belt accessories, including but not limited to your water pump, your alternator, power steering pump, and the AC compressor. And with that little bit of background out of the way, tools you'll need are half-inch drive ratchet with a 15mm socket, a piece of pipe or a breaker bar, and a 3/8" drive ratchet or breaker bar. First thing you want to do is remove this bullshit access panel right here with this 15mm socket on there. It's held in there by one bolt, and you should be able to remove it just as easily, or if not, you may need your breaker bar. I'm going to put this bolt back in here, that way I don't lose it. As I always say, safety, structural integrity, doing the job right the first time, every time, etc. are all number one. Next thing you want to do is fit your 3/8" drive ratchet onto your bar, like so. There should be a square hole down here on the tensioner that you should be able to squeeze your ratchet on, just like I've got it. Pull it back as far as you can. You should be able to slide the belt off of one of these pulleys. Now, of course, this is going to be a cleaner removal when you do this outside of YouTube land, but I only have this one hand that holds the camera, and the other hand maneuvers the tool. But like I said, it should be a lot smoother when you do this for real. So go ahead and remove the rest of your serpentine belt now. Alrighty, as you can see, got the belt off. Now to put it back on, just so you know, you should usually have a set of instructions on how to do this up here at the top. Now luckily I've got three different configurations here. I've got one up here for the Crown Vic and Grand Marquis. The one down here is for the Marauder. See? Crown Vic, Grand Marquis at the top, Marauder at the bottom. Unfortunately, they don't give me the one for the Lincoln Town Car, so I don't know how to put that one on, but it should be the same as the Crown Vic and Grand Marquis as a whole, let alone any Panther of this generation. Now, what I like to do is preventative maintenance, and since I had a little bit of a squeal anyway coming from my front end, is to also shake the pulleys down. Okay, that one's good. That was the alternator. Power steering's good. And bullshit. Got some little clicking going on with the water pump. Let me see if I can put the thing down here so you all in YouTube land can hear the clicking noise, or the knot noise. Now, there's something wrong, especially when you can make a click like that. But moving on, that one's good. That one's good. The AC compressor is good. And just so you know, if your tensioner does not want to move or breaks or whatever, or if it wants to stay in that one place, You will be in for a tensioner job, which, since this tensioner is obviously good, I'm not going to do it in this video. It would be made a separate video for what it's worth. So I'm going to go ahead and half-ass it, put the serpentine belts on now. Alright, so I'm back. We got the serpentine belt almost all the way on, which, like I said, this is a half-ass on because I still need to get it over this alternator. What I cleverly did was I looped it around pretty much every single belt-driven accessory on here except the alternator. This is going to make it easier in the long run, and I've already got my ratchet on here. So what we're going to do now is extend this all the way back and attempt to pull this belt up over the alternator. Be careful not to pinch your fingers or anything because, like I said, safety, structural integrity, ... all number one. Oh yeah, a couple things I forgot to mention in this video is, of course, how to put the little bullshit access panel back on. It's pretty simple. If you did what I did and put the bolt in that little hole down there, get it out of there, then align the bullshit access panel onto the stud. Line it up like so. Get your bolt. Put it in the hole. Or well, we're going to put the access panel back down on the hole. Put the bolt in the hole. Start it in by hand. Once you start to feel it get a little tight, rock it back and forth to make sure it is tight. See if you can get it more tight. Just like that. Then take your ratchet with that same 15mm socket. Tighten it up. Tighten them. No more, I'd say no more than when you feel it, start getting tight. No more than half a turn. Because remember, you're only tightening down this little bullshit access panel, which is just a piece of metal, not an engine head bolt or whatever. And just so you know, when you do take the belt off, you should ideally inspect it for cracks, wear, missing ribs, etc. But since this was a somewhat good belt anyway, and I checked it, I reused it, so no harm, no foul. Alrighty, so we got it all back on here, got it all reassembled. Now to make sure that there are no squeals or anything, you should be able to turn the car on and everything should shake, rattle, and roll. Well, not the first two. It better not be the first two. Okay, so I guess everything looks like it's all back in place. No squeals. Obviously, if there was something wrong, it would have squealed on startup. So, that was my Serpentine Belt R&R and pulley inspection video. If you have any questions about this project, feel free to post in the comment section. Any comments, questions, concerns, what have you. If you have any questions about the Ford Panther platform as a whole, which covers the Crown Vic, Grand Marquis, Town Car, and Marauder, head on over to the crownvic.net forums, make a nick, or if you need immediate assistance and you have a Facebook page, go to the crownvic.net Facebook page, or Facebook group rather, join up, get approved, post your questions, and the fine folks at Ivan Medium will answer your questions for you in a timely manner. If you want to see more videos like these, or rants, stances, or whatever else, feel free to hit the subscribe button at the top of this video. This is Adventure Link saying, from Eric the Car Guy, be safe, have fun, stay dirty. See you next time.